Okay, welcome back to Retro Respawn Plays Flashback. This is part 4. Conrad has arrived on Earth after earning his passage back home after playing the deadly Death Tower. And he has to rendezvous now on Earth with his mate Ian, that guy that we met in New Washington a couple of parts back. Spoiler alert, you never see Ian again. What happens to Conrad on Earth though? Well, let's find out. Let's go. Papers, please. That. Ha! I'm getting the gun out because I've got a feeling I know what happens next. And let's arm that force field, shall we? That might help. Oh, look. Look who it is. It's one of those police dudes. Ah. Oh God. Oh, this has all gotten a bit messy now, isn't it? Bloody hell. Did I get them all? Did I get everybody? Yeah, it seems that I did. All right. Okay, so this is my first video back after the Christmas holiday. I hope you all had a good Christmas. Oh my God, wait a sec. Right, hang on. Anyway, like I said, hope you all had a good Christmas. I didn't. I was sick. Really sick with a horrible man flu and everything. And that persisted even through our trip to Boston, where we went during the New Year's, which was really nice. I'm so dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Wait a sec. Oh, come on, man. See, I told you this was going to get difficult. Anyway, yeah, lovely time in Boston. We took Graham, that's our 6-year-old boy, who you've seen on the Gang Beast video, if you've watched that. It was good. We went to the Cheers bar, obviously. You have to do that when you're in Boston, don't you? And we enjoyed the New Year's festivities. What was really cool about New Year's in Boston is that they actually observe a New Year's celebration at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. there, which becomes obviously midnight GMT. So they see in the New Year British style, and they have the fireworks and everything, which is good because then if you've got like a fractious kid who is definitely not going to stay up till midnight, then at least you can do the New Year's thing and then go to bed. God, bloody hell. These guys are sods, right? Come on then. Ah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I keep getting no. Ah, not you as well. God's sake. Leave me alone. trying to talk to the lovely audience at home. Goodness sake. Right, well, back to the energy generator. Yeah, it was really cool though. They had a procession of all like the different communities and groups and things, including like the Chinese community, which is a very big Chinese community in Boston. Like really you'd expect in most major cities in America, to be honest. Doing the thing with the dragon, you know the thing, and some Minutemen style bands marching up and down, and obviously the police get involved and the fire brigade get involved, and there's a real sense of community. Everyone's out on the streets watching all this stuff. Extinction Rebellion turned up as well. However you feel about them, they certainly do look interesting when they march up and down the street. But it was good. It was good. You sort of follow the procession after they've done it as well, which is pretty cool. I've not got my force field out again. Idiotto. Not being funny. I'm going back to that recharge. Lots of running back and forth on this game. However, you know, like I said, I was feeling pretty sick. Oh, I've used a lift. Hi. I was feeling pretty sick. And then add jet lag to that as well. And it was all like a horrible recipe, really. But I'm over it now, more or less. It really took some time. I heard that there was a bit of a nasty bug going around. Didn't impede my enjoyment of Boston. And we went to the Science Museum. That was cool. We got to see like the country's largest Van de Graaff generator make a massive lightning display. Well, I did. Graham had to duck out to pee because he has a bladder the size of a peanut, which is absolutely perfect for taking him anywhere because you're constantly stopping to take him to the loo. Oh, hello. Oh, bloody hell. Did I need to even be down here? Oh, Jesus. I feel I need to kill this thing for some purpose. Not exactly on my top game today, unfortunately. The game does get real tough from this point in, and there's going to be much trying again and again of stuff. And if I'm honest with you, I'm not interested in showing you all the trying again and again stuff. I will edit out the less successful attempts. I'll state when I have done, in the interest of transparency, obviously. Whee. I forget that he does that. Oh, taxi. I played ahead the other day, although truthfully I played the Mega CD version the other day. I played ahead. It does get difficult. The next level is horrible. I'm not going to lie. It's nasty. Right, let's save. Let's just save here. This bit here is a bit tricky, to be honest. There's a bit of scary platforming going on here. Get out of it. Right. Paradise Club. Nope, there's no jumping up there. Oh, let go. Don't climb up there. Yep, jump off before it explodes and gets you. There it is. Crikey. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll save again, in case this goes horribly wrong. One thing I have learned, though, from taking the family on holiday, transatlantic style, I've flown many planes many times. Kind of becomes a thing in my career that I'm in, that I have to kind of sometimes fly long distances very regularly. And I tell you what, when I'm flying on my own, it doesn't bother me. I'm dead. I'm dead. When I fly on my own, it doesn't bother me. Nothing phases me. I don't feel the least bit frightened by any kind of horrible turbulence or any kind of worry that the engines are just going to stop and drop out of the sky. But when you're travelling with your children, you just feel everything. You drop a few feet and you think, oh my God, we're going down. And I just ended up sort of like cursing myself for like, why on earth did I decide to take my beloved family on this trip of death? And then you land and then it's all right. And then you feel like a bit of an idiot. But surprisingly, though, Graham can often be afraid of his own shadow. Come on, break. But when it comes to flying, no, he's cool about that. He does not care. Doesn't faze him. As long as he's got one of those entertainment screens in front of him, he's... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, gosh. Well, this is all going very swimmingly. Don't put the gun away. What are you doing? You can tell this is like the lesser played levels, isn't it? Because I'm not that good. True of most games of the era, isn't it? You know, if you only ever progressed so far in the game, then what you find is you've got this amazing muscle memory for the first few levels, and then afterwards you're like, not so good. You don't look so impressive. Dear, oh dear. Is that a lift? Not a lift, is it? Oh, it is a lift. Oh well. Doesn't matter now. Hate these orb things because you've got to get a good distance between yourself and them before you can shoot them. And they move quite far. Gotcha! Oh, the acid thingies. Look, an energy generator, thank God. I've got a few shields left. Ah! Get out of here. It's you. Roll and shoot. Remember? Roll and shoot. But let's go this way first of all. Oh look, it's a lift. It's a lift. It's a pointless lift. It's a pretty pointless lift because you can climb that bit anyway. Oh, flip. To be fair, these ones, they're quite easy because they get their little weapon out quite early before they get to you. And the point obviously is to shoot that weapon. So they do make it quite easy to beat them. Did that just turn off the acid thingy? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay, key lock. I believe I have a key. Excellent. Always switch back to that force field. Down or up? Down, apparently. It's a save point. Whatever could it mean? Right. Saving again. Yes, I'm using save states as well. Like I say, I'm not here for any points or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get any prizes or kudos or anything like... Oh, I was going to shoot you, buddy. Never mind. So I'll tell you what I think of the use of save states. It may not be in the spirit of the original game. However, nothing is more frustrating than making a mistake which costs you the entire game. And if using a save state allows you to correct that mistake, learn to do it better, and then carry on playing, then fine. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. Look, are you in a competition or anything like that? No, you're not. So it doesn't matter, does it? Do you want to just play your way through to the end? Yeah, you do. Right. So then what's wrong with the save state or even the rewind function? I don't get on with rewinds, to be honest with you, but that's basically a like almost a perpetual save state, isn't it? Again, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Of course, to state that, well, you know, does that mean you can cheat in competitions? Well, no, of course not, because you have conditions, and a game competition is one of like skill and judgment and things like that. Now, if you are playing for money and stuff like that, oh gosh, it's really slowed down there. If you're playing for money and stuff like that, of course I'm not going to use save states. You know, just as much as that. You wouldn't cheat at a game of like football in real life, for instance, or what's going on here? Come on. Got some serious slowdown going on here. What's going on? Right, operate this switch. Reason why I have to operate this switch is because that has to move there, see? Right. And now he's woken up. Hi there. Ooh, the music. The music means trouble. Well, anyway, like I was saying, of course you're not going to use save states in a competition or anything like that. Of course not. I mean, why would you? It would look really bad, wouldn't it? But that's because you're playing a game of skill, you know. That's the test, isn't it? That's the test of, can you do it without assistance, right? Of course. I mean, that's the same with just about every other competition. In just about every other. This is starting to annoy me now. Go away. Dead. Like I say though, just about every other competition, you're doing it without all the assistance and stuff like that. So I don't see why it makes a difference that if you're not competing. I don't know why people sort of gatekeep somewhat about this. Oh, you're not really playing the game if you use the modern system of saving and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So life is just way too short to plug on through a game for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Particularly when you're an adult, you ain't got that much time for that. I mean, I've literally got a day off work today because I've got lots of leave saved up. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be doing that. Bloody hell, how do you get these little buggers? Well, I got one. Gotcha, you little so-and-so. Whew. Anyway, that's enough politicising about save states and stuff. My point being, obviously, they facilitate your play. But obviously, of course, you wouldn't use them in a competition and stuff like that. And no one said that just because save states exist that competitions are now invalid, obviously. To be honest, right, it's become sort of like the sadly accepted thing now that people will use Google during pub quizzes. So if we're tolerant of that, I think maybe we should be tolerant of things like save states, rewinds, and things like that in retro gaming now. Sod it, basically. Oh man. What the hell? Wait, one sec. I know what I could do, I think. I played ahead the other day for like a sort of a rehearsal and I still can't remember what the hell to do. Never mind. I have one shield left. Right. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about save states and other such facilitators of gameplay. Are you a purist? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. To be honest with you, it's how I get the best out of the games I played when I was a youngster today. Because, well, let's be honest, you know, a lot of old games are like really hard. And as a kid, I probably never really got much further than the sort of halfway through a lot of the tougher games. I'm not gonna lie, I love retro games. I love gaming in general. It doesn't mean I'm particularly bloody skilled at any of it. but I love to play. And I would not have finished the Ninja on the Master System if it wasn't for save states, I'll tell you now. Which is a bloody cracking game, by the way. Oops. Turn off the acid. Oops. Yeah, you should have known that, idiot. Never mind. Don't run. Running is certain death. Right. Charge that again. See, now I went up there and I at the top and I activated that switch to move the wall because the lift is going to go up. And I did this the other day on my rehearsal. Right then, let's go. You never know what could be on the next screen, so always be armed. Don't like this bit. This trapdoor thing always messes me up. I don't really know if there's actually any way of getting in there, because I've never managed it. Hello, here he comes. So instead, I think really the only way round is this way. Whew. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Key, thank you. Oh, these Android fellas again, I tell ya. Oof. Ah! Don't just walk into the next screen unarmed, mate. You should know this by now. Whee! Right. I need to roll away really quickly. And then shoot these little so-and-sos. Right. Okay, this bit is really tough. Like mega tough. Here we go. Run. Oh my god, I've done it. Did it in one go? Yes. Well, that wasn't too painful in the end. Whew. Well, thanks very much for watching part 4 of Retro Respawn Plays Flashback. Next part 5, is going to get even harder, I promise you now. And I'm probably going to swear a lot. So enjoy that. But until the next time, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.